welcome to this episode of Mills Meets. Today in Studio 2 here at Phoenix FM, I'm joined by Big Zeus. Hey.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm all right, you?
Good, yeah, I'm very well, thank you. Have a good journey in?
Yeah, it was all right.
Good. Okay, so whenever I get my guests in, the first thing I always do is ask them some would you rather questions to get to know them a little bit better. Are you up for this?
Go on.
Okay, cool. So the first one is, would you rather have everything on your phone right now, including your browsing history, your photos, your text, everything, made public to anyone who Googles your name?
No, whatever the other one is.
Or never use your mobile phone again?
Never. I'd throw my phone in the bin.
Really? Would you?
Yeah.
That surprises me, because didn't you start off recording music on your phone?
Yeah.
So if you didn't have your phone, you wouldn't have been able to do that?
Yeah, but where?
I'm interested to know what kind of stuff you've got on the phone that you wouldn't want people knowing.
Nah, every man will know that. No, you don't have your browsing history public. Never.
Okay, we'll leave it there. Would you rather have hiccups for a month or burp constantly for a day? I think that'd be hilarious.
Bruh. What, one long constant burp?
Well, not what? Maybe just burping every second or something.
I don't know.
I mean, I find hiccups really annoying.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And burps are really funny. So personally, I think I'd burp
I
a
reckon
lot.
I'd burp. Yeah, burp for a day, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, hiccups will drive me mad.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, last one. If you could rewind back to a set time in your life to change something you did or something that happened, where would you rewind back to and what would you change? Tough question.
Wow.
I'm guessing there's a lot that's happened in your life.
Most of it, I don't know. That's a really tricky question.
Tough.
I really don't know.
Because the reason I ask that is because I've read in a previous interview, that you've been doing music from a very young age and you've had to sacrifice quite a lot of stuff in your life to do that. So what kind of stuff have you had to sacrifice?
Just loads, isn't it? When I was doing it when I was young, I wasn't really taking it seriously. I wasn't serious about anything. I didn't know what I wanted from it. Yeah, probably that'd be what I changed, really. Because I wasn't sure what I wanted from it. I wasn't sure how to get it, and I was just messing about with music, really, for probably about 8 years.
Really? Wow, that's a long time.
And I didn't really know where to go with it, how to approach it, none of that. And it took me taking a back step to reevaluate where I was going wrong. So, yeah, probably that would actually be what I'd change, really. Is because if I'd have took it seriously as I am now, a while ago, then who knows, I could be in a very different position.
Yeah,
maybe that.
Things happen for a reason.
Well,
maybe you should be where you should be.
Sunday morning,
Sorry, start the interview on a do one. Why not? I like to get to know my guests.
Oh.
Okay, so let's lighten it up a little bit. So you do take it seriously now, and you're doing really well, and you've been nominated for a Rated Award. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so I got through to the final 12, and then I had to go and do it was like a live audition to get through to the final 6 in front of the judges. And then, I got an email off KA saying that I'd made it to the finals, and now it's through to a public vote. And hopefully, I'm hoping I win it, innit?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's massive, man. That is huge.
And what category are you nominated for?
The Get Rated category. So it's kind of like a category for the newcomers. And there's supposed to be 6 in it, but there's 8 in it for some reason. So I don't know, them man have kind of, I don't know. I'm up against 2 extras that I didn't think I was going to be up against. But
are you confident though?
Yeah.
Your exterior is a bit different.
I'm confident. No, I'm confident in it. Everyone that was involved, everyone deserved to be there. But That I mean, I feel like I've got a lot of support behind it. So yeah, I'm confident, but not sort of overly too confident.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
know what I mean? But yeah, it should. I'm hoping. So go and vote for Big Zeus in the rated categories, yeah? Go
You
and
heard
make
him.
sure you do that.
And the likes of like sort of Stormzy and people like that have won rated awards. How do you feel that you've been nominated for a rated award and the likes of big people like that in the past have won them?
Do you know what? Like, it was mad enough for me when I done the Fire in the Booth. I was like, right, everyone's done this. And then when I got through to the rated, the finals of the rated, I was like, this is big as well. Like, everyone's been here. And then when they said I'd actually be there at the award ceremony, I was like, rah, everyone's gonna be here.
Who are you most excited to see?
Do you know what? I'm slightly hoping that I get a chance to like sit down and have a chat with Big Nasty.
That'd be cool.
I think that'd be funny.
Collaboration on the way afterwards, maybe.
We'll see what he's saying, innit? We'll see what he's saying. Big Zeus and Big Nas.
That goes well together, actually.
It does, yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, I think he needs me as a guest on his show.
Sounds good. And so because you're going to be in a room with people that are so big, do you feel like that gives you the encouragement that one day you can be as big as they are?
Yeah, like it's a massive push to obviously, like, some of these men have been like idols to me, do you know what I mean? So I've grown up listening and watching some of these people. So to be like in the same award ceremony as them, it's a huge deal for me. Not even really just as a musician, but for me on a personal level as well. That's a huge thing, because it's like, bro, I grew up listening to these lot, and now like it's like my idols have turned to my competition.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
it's mad.
It's mind-blowing, isn't it,
Yeah,
really?
it is. Like,
So who did you look up to when you were growing up musically?
when I was growing up, like, I listened to Gets mostly. Obviously Big Nasty as well. But yeah, mostly Gets.
Yeah.
So, not really anyone else, to be
Fair
fair.
enough.
Like, Gets has been like a massive inspiration, just purely for like his energy and what he's done. So yeah.
And is there any guilty pleasures that you wouldn't normally admit to that you like listening to? Like Spice Girls or something? Obviously not. Well, you might like, so I like Spice Girls. But is there anyone that you would normally admit to? You're like, actually, yeah, I kind of do like listening to them.
No, not really that I wouldn't admit to. Like,
Yeah.
I like a bit of anything. I'll listen to anything. There's not really anything that I wouldn't admit to. Like, I don't sit there and listen to, I don't know, Barbie Girl. But yeah, it's nothing. It's nothing that's Zeus sitting in the bath, candles and Barbie girls. No, there's nothing I wouldn't really
What an
admit
image.
to.
Naked body in the bath.
Look like a seal. No, there's nothing I wouldn't really admit to. Like, I'll listen to anything really. Luther Vandross. I do like a bit of Luther actually. But yeah, nothing. There's no real embarrassments in my
That's a
Spotify
shame. I was hoping to
playlist.
get something out of you there. Well, talking to listening to artists, we're going to have a listen to you now, because when you first came in, you performed a track for us. So do you just want to introduce it and we'll have a little listen?
This is called Zeus by Big Zeus, and even funnier, it's going to be on the album called Zeus. And yeah, there's a lot of Zeuses in it. So go and cop this as well. Big Zeus. Go and cop this single now. Everywhere, Zeus. Zeus the album coming soon. Big man Zeus, God like Zeus, fire in the Zeus. You don't want a war with Zeus, lightning bolt Zeus, underdog Zeus, reborn, contagious and Zeus. Big man Zeus, God like Zeus, fire in the Zeus. You don't want a war with Zeus, lightning bolt Zeus, underdog Zeus, reborn, contagious and Zeus. I'm that brother whose name's been blowing up quick time, dumping any rhythm with a sick rhyme and still make metal bang together outside like wind chimes. I'm that brother who man aspire to try spit like the one that don't wanna let around the chick out turn words to gold when they vibrate the windpipes. And I don't need much more introduction. The man that I bring more into functions, I had nothing and I built that into something like I'm that guy that they tried obstructing, but I pushed that work after work in the mass production. If I lose in war, I'll go self-destruction. Zeus, big man Zeus, God like Zeus, fire in the Zeus. You don't want a war with Zeus, lightning bolt Zeus, underdog Zeus, reborn, contagious and Zeus. Big man Zeus, God like Zeus, fire in the Zeus. You don't want a war with Zeus, lightning bolt Zeus, underdog Zeus, reborn, contagious and Zeus. Zeus been the hardest god, been putting in work for time. You can ask or done. These man claim veteran and ain't been here half as long. But the fire in the boots 30 off Charlie Sloth, and now they wanna jump on the bandwagon, but catting for a bringing, I just laugh it off. None of the other side can ever target shots or mark me. How they marking the marksman off like I'm too much. Anything that I touch is a masterpiece. Now they see levels getting skipped past my back when I started. All they ever did was laugh at me. And right now they're hanging off every one of the bars I speak. You're mad if you think you're right last in me. I got too much drive and pace to pass my G like Zeus. Big man Zeus, God like Zeus, fire in the Zeus. You don't want a war with Zeus, lightning bolt Zeus, underdog Zeus, reborn, contagious and Zeus. Big man Zeus, God like Zeus, fire in the Zeus. You don't want a war with Zeus, lightning bolt Zeus, underdog Zeus, reborn, contagious and Zeus. My name holds weight like my legs does. Level with the gods, you can never climb the levels I stepped up. Never had a golden ticket or a leg up. I put my foot flat on the throttle and didn't let up. And now I flew straight past covered in sauce. Now these man try to catch up. These man thought that I wouldn't get love. Man, I've been telling me for time that I'm next up. That brother who sends out lyrical warfare. I destroy careers with the lyrical don't warfare. Spin man offsets on the Cardi B vibe like you can't whip me if you wanted to. Cause I run up in your set and bring war there. Track in a starter pistol. Everybody run when I pull it out of sportswear. Zeus, big man Zeus, God like Zeus, fire in the Zeus. You don't want a war with Zeus, lightning bolt Zeus, underdog Zeus, reborn, contagious and Zeus. Big man Zeus, God like Zeus, fire in the Zeus. You don't want a war with Zeus, lightning bolt Zeus, underdog Zeus, reborn, contagious and Zeus. Big man Zeus, God like Zeus, fire in the Zeus. You don't want a war with Zeus, lightning bolt Zeus, underdog Zeus, reborn, contagious and Zeus. Big man Zeus, God like Zeus, fire in the Zeus. You don't want a war with Zeus, lightning bolt Zeus, underdog Zeus, reborn, contagious and Zeus. Zeus.
I'm just impressed about how fast you can rap. Like, I remember when you first contacted me and I first listened to your music, the next thing I said to you was like, how'd you rap that fast? Like, how?
I was an auctioneer in a previous life.
My dad always says to me that I'd be a good rapper because I just talk too fast.
Yeah. Give it a go.
Can you learn to rap, or is it like a natural skill?
No, I don't know. Like, I can't even remember when I first started rapping. Yeah, you can. Like, obviously, you've got to have some sort of musical talent. But yeah, you can learn to sort of do it.
What kind of techniques do you need to rap?
You need to be able to speak first.
Okay, that would be helpful.
That'd be all right. I need to be able to write, I suppose. Yeah.
Is there like any like breathing techniques? Because I know when I listen to rap and I try to sing along, it's like I can't keep up. Is there
just
like
breathe when you can, innit? just take deep
take
breaths.
one massive breath and just
one massive breath, and then when you get like a little millisecond, just take another one. Like,
okay, sounds good. I'll bear that in mind next time I'm listening to Tom Zanetti trying to rap to him.
Tom Zanetti?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know Tom Zanetti?
Nope.
Oh, check him out. I interviewed him on the Phoenix website. Check him out, Tom Zanetti. Come on back. There you go.
Plug
nice
in other
plug.
plug in the next man's interview on mine, yeah? All right.
This was a previous interview.
All right. All right.
Now, you mentioned your new album. When is that coming out?
There's not a set date for it at the minute. Everything's basically finished. I've just got like a couple of loose ends to tie up on it. I'm looking at like the end of September for it to be released. But yeah, there's just a couple little things that just need finishing, a couple little bits of mixed downs and mastering and that, and then yeah, it's done.
That's good. And is there like a theme that runs through the album with the songs, or is it just a bunch of songs? No.
It's just music, isn't it? No, there's I suppose there is really, because this one's more like there's more grime on this one, and it's more like like raw sort of thing. Yeah, so I suppose it really, it's just Zeus, isn't it? Zeus.
Just Zeus. That's just the sound. That's just the description.
Zeus.
How would you
is a new
describe your
genre.
album? Zeus.
Yeah, Zeus.
Says a lot. And what have you got planned for the rest of 2018? We're in August. We've got a few months left. So you've got an album coming out. Is there anything
Christmas, I
else?
suppose. I don't know.
Wow, thinking about Christmas already.
Yeah, got the album coming out, the Rated Awards. So, I mean, I don't know, really. There's not really going to be much time left after
That's true.
after sort of them.
You do many
if the
like...
album comes out at the end of September, it's going to be, I don't know, probably just promotion, really.
Yeah.
Just a lot of promotion, try and secure a few more bookings and whatever. So yeah, I think the end of this year is just going to be about promotion and pushing and trying to get into the right places, really.
Sounds good. Do you do a lot of like live performances? Where do you normally perform?
I haven't done for a little while, you know. Yeah, I haven't done for a little while. So yeah, anyone wants to book me, just holler me.
Another little plug there.
Just shout me.
Do you get nervous when you perform in front of people, or does it?
Nah. Just if it's like a new bunch of people you've never met before or whatever, yeah, you might get a little bit nervous, like, or if you're not sure they've heard any of your things, like, because a lot of like as an artist on a come up, a lot of people haven't heard your stuff.
Yeah.
So you could go to a performance and nobody in there knows who you are, and you don't know how they're going to react to you. So
That must be quite tough to then like get them to like your stuff.
sometimes it can be like a little bit nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
But if you let that show, then your performance isn't going to be as good as it could be.
Yeah.
So just
Right.
man, you just got to have confidence.
Yeah.
So just walk up there with a Zeus present.
Just like, I'm Big Zeus.
Yeah, just
I have confidence.
shoulders up. And all.
You don't want to intimidate your audience. Scare them off.
No,
Like, who's this
true.
guy?
That's true. Probably think a bouncer's come up to the karaoke.
Kick them all out.
Yeah.
So if people want to sort of follow your music and like know when the album's out and all that kind of stuff on social media, how can they do that?
Big Zeus Official on all the platforms. And I'll just be posting updates as they come. Yeah.
Cool. And I have a big question for you now. Are you feeling thirsty? The reason I ask is because, as if you're a regular viewer, you'll know, every interview I always get my guest to try and beat a world record. And Big Zeus is going to see how much, well, we've got a litre of lemon juice. He's going to see how quickly he can drink it. A litre. So we're going to get set up and then...
It's lemon jiff.
It's pure lemon juice.
I've never seen anybody drink this. I've only ever seen people baste chickens with this stuff or clean with it. Man's drinking cleaning products out here.
It's okay to drink. People have drank it. It's fine. So let's get set up and then we'll see how he does. I'm looking forward to this one.
I'm not. I'm definitely not looking forward to this.
I kind of am because it's funny, and I'm kind of not because if you puke everywhere, like, things are going to get messy.
This them, yeah? 4 of them, a litre.
Lemon juice, this is the rules, okay? The lemon juice has to be commercially available, no added sugar, pure lemon juice. As you can see, that's what we've got. The straw has to be a minimum length of 150 millilitres and a maximum diameter of 1 centimetre, which we've got there. And you cannot leave any lemon juice in the glass. It's the biggest straw I have, I'm sorry. Okay, so the task is the fastest time to drink 1 litre of lemon juice through a straw. The official Guinness website says the time to beat 17.60 seconds, and this was achieved by Jeff McConnell back in February 2015. So let's see if you can be Jeff.
He died shortly afterwards.
That is not true. Sorry, can you unlock your phone? Having to use Big Zeus's phone to time him.
Right.
Right, are we ready? In 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, 1 second gone already. Oh my gosh, his face. This must be horrible. 8 seconds gone. Come on, Big Zeus, you can do it. 13 seconds gone. You got 2 seconds. No, stop. Oh, okay. Are you alright?
That's disgusting.
You're
Try that.
I ain't trying that. Okay, so how much did you drink? Okay, so that was...
Like a mouthful.
That was a litre. And we got 750 millilitres there. So I don't even know how much that is, but...
250 mil. 250 mil.
You drank in 18 seconds. Well, how are you feeling?
No. That is the most horrible tasting thing I've ever tasted. I've eaten prison food and that is the most... It's making me feel sick just thinking about it.
I think we should finish this before Big Zeus throws up everywhere. But just remind people, when is the album coming out?
When I get over this lemon juice situation, around about the end of September. So at Big Zeus official on all the socials. Stay up to date. I ain't trying that lemon juice again, ever.
Well, thank you very much. I feel bad for laughing. Thank you very much for coming into the Phoenix studio and being part of Mills Meets.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. And I will see you guys next month.